A woman, 34 years old, came for consultation on August 31, 2012. She had swelling and pain on the outer side of her right big toe, which had already festered and been painful for over a month. The patient usually drinks a small amount of alcohol. After drinking, her face becomes red, but she does not feel hot. She does not like drinking water. She also has stiffness and pain in the neck. Her tongue is pale in color with much fluid on the surface. When she sticks out her tongue, it looks as if water is about to flow out. Her pulse was deep and thin. After diagnosis, the doctor prescribed a formula based on the classical prescription Chaihu Guizi Ganjiang Tong, Bupleurum, cinnamon twig, and dried ginger decoction. The prescription was bupleurum, 40 grams, cinnamon twig, 25 grams, dried ginger, 30 grams, honey-fried licorice, 20 grams, oyster shell, 30 grams, Scutellaria root, 20 grams, Trichosanthes root, 20 grams, Atractyldes, 20 grams, Angelica pubescens, 20 grams. This was a 2-day prescription. The herbs were combined, decocted into a soup, and the decoction was taken over 2 days. In total, the doctor gave the patient enough medicine for 10 days. After 2 days of taking the medicine, the doctor asked the patient whether the outer side of the big toe was still painful. At that point, the patient realized that the painful area had already stopped hurting for quite some time. After finishing the full course, the nail of the right big toe fell off on its own, the swelling and pain disappeared, and the illness was completely cured. The doctor believed that the patient's illness initially involved wind, dampness, and cold invading the superficial parts of her body, such as the skin. Because these wind, dampness, and cold did not receive effective treatment for a long time, they followed the body's organizational structures, including some Jing Luo that are currently invisible, and spread to the outer side of the right big toe. The reason these external wind, dampness, and cold could invade the body was also due to insufficient internal energy, such as a lack of heat energy. By using Chaihu Guizi Ganjiang Tong, the doctor was able to both expel wind, dampness, and cold, and also to replenish the body's internal energy. Note: 1. The Jing Luo are channels that connect the upper and lower parts of the human body, the interior and exterior. They are pathways where substances and energies gather and disperse. Some are like seas and lakes, others like rivers and streams. Some exist but are invisible, and some can only be perceived while the body is alive. Questions for reflection. 1. Is there a connection between the swelling and pain on the outer side of the right big toe and the stiffness and pain in the neck? What do they have in common? 2. How is this case different from the previous 2 cases of toe pain, namely cold and painful legs and feet in a man and a 68-year-old man with toe and heel pain? What do they have in common? Based on these case studies and treatments, do we gain new insights into why the human body becomes ill?